Human-computer interaction. Form 2. Greetings, this is Stacy Tellis presenting, and hello to our fellow classmates and to Dr. Oda. The key presentation questions: what is needed? What is one needed enhancement of HCI using human-centered design when developing online learning courses for students? How would this enhancement benefit students who create more effective online learning environments? And what evidence do you have to support your theory? Human-computer interaction, HCI, is a multidisciplinary field of study focusing on the design of computer technology and, in particular, the interaction between humans, the users, and the computers. While initially concerned with computers, HCI has since expanded to cover almost all forms of information technology design. John M. Carroll, author and founder of the field of human-computer interaction. Human-computer interaction is a study of human and computer activities, and there are three significant characteristics of human-computer interaction, and these are productivity, safety, and entertainment. And combined, these will create a unique user experience. And HCI is multidisciplinary, and it's a combination of computer science, cognitive science, human factors, and engineering, and even including a little bit of psychology. So, what is one needed enhancement of HCI using human-centered design when developing online learning courses for students? Well, we have to meet students where they are, and where they are is on their phones. And so, it's not enough that the content displays on the phone. It actually has to be designed with the user in mind who is using their phone. Understanding mobile human-computer interaction is essential to analyze the user's various technological capabilities and user expectations. Some key considerations. So the system designer should understand the purpose of the user to use the mobile device and what tasks they possibly perform on the device. Demographic details must be considered, such as age, physical condition of the users, etc., diversity, inclusion. Technology users are using, which technologies the users are using, for example, a laptop, a phone, a tablet, and this can have significant impact on the mobile device in the way they interact with each other. Development and testing of the system as per the design. And once the system design is tested, based on the feedback, the designer may need to evaluate the system further and update the version. So frequent feedback from the user is required, and depending on the changes of the user needs, there would be updates to enhance future versions of the course. Overall, 56% of online college students use a smartphone or tablet to complete at least some of their online course-related activities, according to the 2019 OCS report in a survey of 1,500 students. And here we have a few user profiles. So Khadija Rogers. Khadija is a 21-year-old call center worker and a full-time student. During work hours, Khadija is not allowed to use the work computer to attend her online classes during the day, and she schedules her break times during class hours in order to attend online school while at work. She uses her smartphone to log into her classes. Here we have Jerry Brown. Jerry is a 19-year-old student. She's an undergraduate and the daughter of a single mother who is currently working 2 jobs. Apart from school, she's in charge of household chores and helping with her siblings, ages 14, 13, and 7, who are all using technology for school. And there's 1 laptop and 1 mobile phone in the house that all siblings share for their online school. Meet Jenny. So some of Jenny's challenges. When using her mobile device to access online classes include screen real estate. So on the screen, there is only so much information that can display. So you need to economize what information goes on the screen to make it comfortable for the eyes. And the resolution, right? The resolution has to do with the dots per inch and the pixelation that displays on the device. So the computing power can be challenging because tasks that require a laptop may require multiple applications to be opened at once, and a phone has less computing power than a laptop, and so this may be difficult. The phone has a compact design, so um, there's only so much information that can display on the screen. And so, for example, clicking tiny buttons and accessing smaller content can be very difficult to navigate through. Going back and forth through content also. Hand occupation. So if you are using your smartphone and you're holding it in your hand, it limits how much flexibility you have when operating your device for school. Audio can be an issue. The audio on your phone is not very strong, and so you need a peripheral device to attach to your phone, and this is cumbersome and not always handy. Some content, online content, may drain the battery life of a phone, and so if the online content isn't designed with this in mind, it can quickly drain the battery life and cause Jenny to not be able to complete her classes. Readability of text. Large blocks of text are cumbersome for Jenny, and there's some things that I didn't mention here, but can include testing. Testing is impossible to do from your phone, and other assessments. So millennials, and I will say Gen Z because this was from 2010, but now Gen Z is the 18 to 25 range, and they use mobile phones. It still applies this on a daily basis to keep in touch with family and friends. However, the role of mobile phones in education needs to be closely examined as educators strive to incorporate mobile learning devices in the online classroom. Consequently, schools will not only need to evaluate their school's curriculums, but also recognize the power in the digital devices to engage, enable, and empower learners. So, how do we design courses for mobile compatibility? We divide the content into small bite-sized sections, and this can include very short lessons, short videos. Mobile learning is often based on short sessions. Even the sessions, like instead of having a 1 hour session, you can have like frequent 5 minute sessions in chunks, kind of similar to how a podcast is organized. So you divide the course into smaller sections to support fast learning. And this also makes it easier to revisit the material. You favor short textual answers. Instead of requiring students to give a very long answer, you give them one that they can text because many users find long typing um, answers into a smartphone difficult, and the autocorrect feature can cause unintentional mistakes. So you keep textual answers short. You make use of exercises that don't require typing. So, for example, multiple choice with pictures, short videos, etc. Multiple choice exercises and pictures are great. Even short videos with that are dynamic and have questions and answers. Um, they're easier than writing on a mobile device. And so use exercises of this kind in your training materials and your teaching materials. And you make the content easy to browse. So you make it easy for them to swipe on their phones, right? Swipe up and down, left and right. Mobile learning is more easily interrupted than a study work session or in class, so you have to make sure that the user can easily return to where they left off. And you keep the courses technically simple. Answering technically complex questions or browsing technically complex content can be difficult on a smartphone, so you avoid content where the user needs to click on tiny areas or which may not function well on all devices. You reduce the size of videos and keep them short. Large files prolong video download times, and the quality of videos intended for small screens can be reduced markedly without the viewer being able to spot the difference. So keep your videos short, keep your content short. How would this enhancement benefit students and create more effective online learning environments? So learning is on the go. Mobile learning is a way of learning using mobile devices such as a smartphone and tablet, which creates new learning opportunities. And students can attend their online courses whenever and wherever they like. And some of the benefits include adapting to shifting learning patterns. So You meet the students where they are. Where they are is on their phone. Shorter, bite-sized lessons, quickly and conveniently from anywhere at any time. User-friendly experience on multiple devices. Compared with laptops, mobile devices are more portable and as a result offer greater accessibility and connectivity. Convenience, leveraging modern technological advancements to create powerful tech-centered learning experiences. And so what evidence do you have to support your theory? So we have a few. Being able to design systems that sense the location of the learner offers great potential for the design of innovative and effective learning resources. Ryu and Parsons, 2008, argue that mobile learning can successfully integrate with and aid learning, enabling students to benefit significantly any contextual help provided. And Raskin states that to be humane is truly to be responsive to human needs and considerate of human frailties, right? HCID must grasp the relationship between context, cognition, and technology. So human needs. So right now during the COVID-19 pandemic, it puts a greater strain. There's a difficulty with accessibility to technology, and this is what students need. And so we have to be considerate of them and their um, challenges. Mobile phones have created um, simultaneity of place. Telecommunications Union 2004, paraphrasing Plant 2002. A physical space and a virtual space of conversational interaction and an extension of physical space through the creation of just juxtaposition of a mobile social space. So you have convergence culminating in a mobile social space. And important differences next to the basic hardware properties, size, etc., the form and function that our corresponding devices offer instant access to the internet and are used in a variety of situations or contexts where location information so far appears to be the primary way to access this context. And as a consequence, a couple of new research paradigms for the field testing emerged, which are structured along the dimensions of scalability, number of users, and research outcomes. So the more users are on the platform or using their device, the more valuable it becomes, the more necessary it becomes to adapt to mobile-based um, platform content, right? Also, this allows for greater personalization for students' needs. The social structure of mobile communication corresponding with the structure of stationary communication. And this indicates that mobile communication technologies support existing communication relations rather than creating new relations. From the perspective of system designers, these results may serve as practical insights into the user behavior of mobile technologies and might support the future development of mobile computer supported cooperative environments. So thank you for listening. Key points, meeting the students where they are is on their phones, and so we must design content accordingly. Thank you for listening.